A ratio is a fraction comparing two numbers where both numbers are labeled. For example, 180 yards and 12 carries. Talking probably about a running back. Can be written as the rate 180 yards per 12 carries. See you later. Now, when you convert this fraction to this fraction, notice that there is only one unit in the denominator. So this is what we call our unit rate. Okay, it's when we divide it out. That would be our unit. Okay. You got to be careful what the question asks you. It doesn't always ask you for the unit rate. Right, Kelsey? Okay, so we're going to do some of these. Now, this worksheet, there's going to be a few problems in here that seem elementary, but it's because it's trying to explain a certain concept, okay? Kind of hang with us as through this. Yes, Rick? Yes, to get the unit rate. Okay, yep. All right, for example, I have $3.12 for 3 loaves of bread. The rate is the $3 per 3 loaves of bread. The unit rate is when you divide it out. It costs $1.04 per loaf. Number 2, if I have 252 feet for every 10 seconds, I would divide that out to get 25.2 feet per second. Wonderful. How about 1,000 millimeters in 1 meter? Hey, guess what? They already have this as a rate. 1,000 millimeters per meter. How about number 4? Same thing, is it? 1 meter for every 1,000 millimeters. Divide it out. What do I get? Same thing? No, I don't get the same thing. I get 0.001 meter per millimeter. Now, metric system is kind of nice. It actually makes a lot of sense. Millimeter is a lot smaller than a meter, right? So you're going to have more millimeters in 1 meter than you are going to have meters in 1 millimeter. Sometimes a little bit of logic will help you get the right answer. Okay, so 3 feet, 1 yard. Again, this is already in unit form. I have 3 feet per yard. How about 1 yard and 3 feet? 0.3333, right? 3 feet, and I'm sorry, 1 yard and 3 feet. But I get that 0.3 repeating yards per foot. Okay, number 7. 100 miles in 4 hours comes out to 50 miles per hour. $5 for 20 minutes. 0.25 cents per minute. Well, that's pretty. 20 minutes for $5. So I get 4 minutes per buck. Which one's cheaper? 25 cents per minute or 4 minutes for a buck? It's a trick question. They're the same. All right, $50 for 8 hours. What do I get? So I get teacher pay. Actually, this is more than 6.25 per hour. If I calculated all the hours I put into my job, I'd be less than $6. It's yeah. I'm I think personally, I think the whole funding, paying teachers thing needs to be changed from federal government all the way down to 28 days and 4 weeks. Here's me, 7 days per week. Yep, not 8. And 1 week and 7 days gives me something weeks per day. It's going to be like a decimal. What'd you get, Jasmine? All right, 13, 14, and 15 are, I want you to realize these reciprocals mean the same thing. Okay, it's just 1 divided by 7. Okay, quiet down, guys. All right, number 13, 14, and 15, I want you to realize that these fractions mean the same thing as the reciprocals. They both, the reciprocal for number 13, 1 minute for every 60 seconds, right? 60 seconds in every minute means the same thing as 1 minute for every 60 seconds. 1 day and 24 hours means the same thing as 24 hours in 1 day. Yeah, 0.1428 something, so I rounded it off to 3. And this one table for 8 people. Now you ask, well, why are you showing me this? Well, there's going to be different situations where I want this fraction versus that fraction. And through that probably. All right, now, this is where things being a little redundant, elementary. Just like regular fractions, labels cannot be added or subtracted together, but they can be multiplied together. So 16, we can't add those because they're unlike terms. Think of it as like terms. We have to leave them as 3 men plus 8 hours. But we can multiply them, and we can multiply labels. So 3 times 8 is 24. Men times hours. In English, we like to say man hour. And they use that for like quoting jobs. And it's going to take me 24 man hours, so then I can put in a quote. 60 plus 10 pounds. I can multiply it out to 60 foot-pounds. And that's a measurement of force. 20, I have 4 newtons plus 2 meters. I can multiply that out to 8 newton meters. I don't know what that is. It's got to be some kind of science measurement. Okay, ready? Probably 2 days. I don't know. After I'm done lecturing, please. Ready? Okay. Okay, turn the page as Bob's here. Got a couple of more examples with the whole plus and multiplication thing. 4x plus 10y, can't do anything about because they're unlike terms. We can multiply it though. 4 times 10 is 40 times x times y. And number 24, 240 AB. All right, this is where we actually start doing some fraction work. 2/5 times 3/2. Well, I can cancel out the 2's. 1, there's 2 divided by 2 is 1, 2 divided by 2 is 1. Now I can multiply across, and I get 1 times 3 is 3, 5 times 1 is 5. 3/5. Just been out of it. Number 26. I can cancel out one factor of x. X divided by x is 1. X divided by x is 1. 1 times 7 is 7. 6 times 1 is 6. We did like 5 pages that you guys turned in on your homework checks, right? Okay, number 31. This is where we get into some labels. Labels are just like numbers. You can cancel out factors. So here, my hours cancel. So in the numerator, I'm going to have miles. In the denominator, I'm going to have minutes. See, for the numbers, I can take out a factor of 10. 50 divided by 10 is 5. 60 divided by 10 is 6. 5 times 1 is 5. 1 times 6 is 6. Now, Parker, going away. Now, if they ask for a unit rate, I would have to divide this out. If they're not asking for a unit rate, just leave it. 33. See, I can cancel out quart, quart, pint, pint. Yep, cups, punch bowl. And any numbers? These are all ones, right? So 3. Nope, these are all in the numerator. I can't factor anything else. 3 times 2 is 6. Times 2 is 12. You want to put a 1 there? By all means. So 12 cups per punch bowl. Number 35. See, I can cross out a B. I can cross out second. I don't know what this is. That leaves me with hops per minute. Okay, numbers. I'm gonna take 60 divided by 10. And then I've got the 6 left over. So I can do one factor here. And that's it. 52 times 2. How about 104? Times. Okay, turn the page, as Bob Seger would say. 42 through 53 is your puzzle. I will do the first one for you. Let's see, 42, I can cancel out my M's. 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 goes into 2 once. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 9 is 9. So I start here, and I'm going to go to 2 9s. Okay, here's your assignment for the rest of the day. Stop at 53. Yeah. So you've got a lot to do. Okay. Got all of these. Got all of these.